Okay, now it's really getting crazy, everything moving forward, everything getting faster, music's building. Hello friends and welcome back to yet another video. Lately, a couple of you have been pointing out that the videos of this series here are not even reaction videos, they're basically analysis videos. Well, not today, because today we're gonna look at a video that you guys have been bombarding me down in the comments with, and that is one of the most famous videos by a creator called Brandon Lee. And since funny enough, I have actually never watched any of his videos before, this is actually gonna be a real reaction video. If you're new to this channel, hi and welcome, my name is Florian. In this series here, I look at the edits of your favorite creators to break them down and analyze the techniques so that I can explain them to you so that you can learn something to improve your editing. Let's jump in the computer and look at Brandon Lee's video. And I'm really excited because you guys have been hyping it up so much and I literally have no idea what's expecting me. Let's go. This is off to a good start. Super cool drone shot. Like the music. That was cool. Some really nice gimbal action. They planned that shot beforehand. That was a super cool transition. Okay, it's a very dramatic beginning. A lot of gimbal action. This is really cool. Let's look at that again. Close the door and then directly into a time-lapse. That was really cool. What happened here? Okay, apparently there's someone who needed to be blurred out. Okay, what's going on? He seems to be a very big fan of filming on a gimbal. It's all on a very wide-angle lens. Is that the guy from Linkin Park? Wow, that was a super cool transition. How did he do that? Here, down here, you see that it's fading in very quickly within like 6 or 7 frames. And you hear he perfectly matched the faces over each other. The ears match exactly and the head shape. So that's why the transition looks super cool. But it's just that the shot underneath fades in from below. Cool transition. What he did here is tilt the camera down and then it fades to black and then goes down with the gimbal so that it looks as if though he was moving through the ceiling. So to me, without really knowing it, it seems like he's doing a lot of gimbal movements from very far up above, maybe with a tripod on a pole or something. Now here's a big break. Slow down is a break that feels like now must be something coming. Oh yeah, some good music, heavy beat. Dancing action. That was a cool shot. How did you do that? Here again, pretty cool transition. This first shot moves all the way down and is directly connected to another shot. Here you see the line. And to match the motion, the second shot, the camera is tilting up and then he's walking in the hallway. Okay, so these gimbal shots that he's doing, he knows exactly beforehand which path he's going and what he's filming. Here is exactly planned what he's filming. Going to the left, walks all the way back out, backwards through the hallway, through the doors. And then here he was matching the moment that he's going with the gimbal towards the screen. The next shot after also goes forward. And this to me seems like he's filming from very high up above. You can achieve that if you take the gimbal and then put it at the top of a tripod and then hold it up like a pole like this, or have a monopod or something. Super cool though. Also a lot of sound effects. Did you see here the hit, the moment that he slaps it on the playing board? That was a really cool shot. This one is super interesting. This is very wide. And then the moment he goes down though, it's zooming in. Kinda looks like it was shot on some sort of a fish-eye lens and then he zoomed in post. No idea actually. Just assumptions. Also here, you see that the shot is from very high up above. Obviously he cannot fly a drone in there, so this means either he needs to be on an upper level or he has some super high pole on which he films with a gimbal. Speed ramps out of this one. The motion of the camera is going from left to right and that's perfect for a cut, and he hides the cut by speed ramping from the first clip into the next one. A lot of his gimbal motions are rotating around an object or an individual. That's a very good technique to make your gimbal shots more interesting. That was super cool. Damn. Let's look at that one again. Here's a zoom out transition. Then it goes into this shot, continues to zoom out. So I assume this one could be shot by him moving forwards. Gimbal on a pole and in lock mode. And then he walked forwards like this. And then here he made the zoom transition and reversed the clip in post. Super cool. That could be a cool technique to try. And here the cut on the gong. It's also a very cool shot. Here, this makes such a difference. Just look at this scene here. And now imagine that the monk sound in the background wouldn't be there. Then it just wouldn't feel that good. Some more super wide angle gimbal. Again, very good use of sound effects. Listen to the pouring of the tea in the cup. Super smooth shot. You see that to the left the people are walking in normal speed. Oh, what? That one was really sick. Let's look at that one again. He's walking forwards with the gimbal and then he starts rotating. Here it starts looking a little bit more pixely. So maybe he walked with the gimbal towards that and then zoomed in post and rotated it that way because it's flipping all the way around. Here it goes to the actual footage that is playing on the phone. That was a super sick transition. It's really so seamless to look at this. He perfectly films the entire screen of the phone that he's now moving out from. Very cool transition. Okay, also very interesting transition, this one. So again, he's matching the motion of the camera. So here he's walking backwards out of the room. From this second shot, he masked the opening of this fabric and here he fades out the first shot. Super cool. That one is really cool. It seems like the exact technique as I said before. He's filming it from high above, so you see the camera is way higher than the people are walking. He has it in lock mode so that it really doesn't waver left or right. And then he speeds it up. If you do it in Premiere, it can just fast forward the clip and then go into the speed settings and set it to optical flow and then it gets blurry like this. Same here, goes lower and then speed ramps out of it. You hear the whispering sound from the frying pan. Another really cool transition, walking from underneath the building backwards and then masking it along this line. Really cool. Another shot behind that. Blocking element in front of the camera. Wow, that was cool. Gimbal turning up like this. Damn. Okay, now we're going somewhere. Now it's going crazy. What the hell? This is very fast. And here he walked into the pole, used that as a transition, and then it rotates to the right. Oh, that was cool. This reminds me a little bit of Ben TK stuff. So this looks like, yeah, here you see some blue leftovers. So he cut this one out and then animated it up and let the other shot below appear. Walked up the stairs, all on the gimbal. Filmed from very below this time. Goes into the screen and goes out another screen. Here again, think about how this must have been shot. Here he's on the same level as this guy. Going up like this, pretty sure now that at least he has the gimbal on something like a monopod. Again here, as what I said in the Watchtower of Turkey analysis video, he's putting a lot of emphasis on filming people, having faces, showing motions. Oh, that was cool. So one technique that he seems to like really much is that he looks for any sort of opening. We had the fabric before and now we have like a frame. He goes in with the gimbal, goes back out, he masks the opening and has that as the transition. Yeah, super cool. That was a cool shot. This is very dramatic at that moment in music. He keeps the focus point perfectly on her and at the same time goes down with the gimbal and a slightly bit forward. Super dramatic. Builds up to the highest point in the video, music rising. It's always cutting back to the clock. So here tension rising, zooming into the face, going onto the screen, then here rotating around another. That was really cool. This scream wipes to the left, he's masking it out here. Then it goes very close up on the face of the guy and then in his eye he makes a mask and let the other shot from below appear. Another walking shot. Okay, now it's really getting crazy, everything moving forward, everything getting faster, music's building. Okay, and right after the climax in the music you have the celebration. Online stopwatch. So you see a lot of faces being blurred. I imagine that can, of course, afterwards be the problem if you film a lot of people. Some of them might not want to appear in a video, some of them, but I don't actually know the background behind this. There's an option in YouTube to blur people afterwards, which is good because then you can still leave the video up instead of having to take it down. And his classic wide-angle gimbal shot, walking through a hallway. This transition again, it's so smooth and seamless. He walks back out of the hallway, and this second shot was shot by having a drone flying out directly away from the window, and he connects it so smooth and seamlessly. That's super impressive. Well, okay, now I totally understand why you guys suggested me to watch this video. That was pretty sick. Maybe you learned something today. I hope I could point a few things out that help you improve your filming. If we get Brandon to watch this, massive props for this one. Super sick edit. If I see this now, we're probably gonna look at another of his videos in the future. If you want to see more of those videos, on the left side you'll find a playlist with like 10 other reaction analysis videos. If you want to suggest a new video, then leave it down in the comments below. Until next time.